Good YouTubing, everybody. Thanks for stopping by and checking out this review of Simon BAZ by McFarlane Toys Collector Edition. This Green Lantern DC Multiverse is available now for pre-order. So guys, let me know something in the comments. Out of all the Green Lanterns that were made by McFarlane Toys, even on the Collector's Edition, who is your favorite character? Mine would be Hal Jordan. But guys, let's go ahead and roll them off the stand and let's get started. And for your packaging, this is not too much different than the usual McFarlane DC Multiverse packaging, besides the fact that it does have the black matte finish with the silver lining, and the figure in the bubble is quite bigger. It's a little bit bigger than normal with the accessories inside and the trading card, plus the trading card stand. And if you flip it over to the back side, you see that it has the trading card artwork. Blown up, of course, but there you have it. Green Lantern. That'll do it for the packaging. And the stuff attached to the box, which is the trading card and the action figure base. I keep the trading card in the plastic to keep it in mint condition. If I want to read the bio, I just look online, check it out, and get it there. The McFarlane stand stays in the plastic, and we all know why. But that'll do it for the packaging. Okay, so let's take a look at the appearance. Right? Get this closer look at this guy. Oh, I seen him in the comics. I try to find him, make sure I had an accurate picture of him. Okay, let's go ahead and bring that down. Yeah, and just to make sure that he looked, close to it. I haven't seen him before. This is the first time I've seen this guy. He's new to me. I've never seen him before, so this is pretty new. Well, let's go ahead and check him out. Okay, we're looking at his head. There you go. That's pretty basic. You have your black paint over a mold, right? There goes your green colors on each side that go all the way to the back of the head to the neck, right? Okay, we've seen the other mask before. That's where it detaches. Here, you just take it off and peg it right in. There goes that faceplate. Now his mouth is closed. You see the lips. Very nice. Very nice on the lips. I mean, that looks really good. Done well, sculpted very well, and painted well. Not to mention the mask itself. So all that looks very good. Going down to his neck. Okay, you see the neck sculpt there. Not a bad job there either. And then you're having this green, which is kind of that cheap paint that scuffs. You can see that it's going to have that scuffing going on there, right? Anywhere in the body here, it looks like the paint will scuff off. If you're messing with it too much, I think that rubs off fairly easy. But you see the design going to his chest, flowing all the way to his shoulders with that light green tracing the figure, right? You see it tracing all the other areas. And then in the middle there, you see the iconic Green Lantern icon symbol there, right? Okay. And then if you go to the back side, you see it's also flowing in the back with the black painted. That must be the whole figure painted black as well. They got the mold and probably just paint the black all the way across. I do have some finger indentions from when it was wet. You see that there? It was wet and somebody pressed on it. Yeah, they did on both sides. That's what that is. Weird. Okay. Now, if you're noticing, looking at it from afar, yeah, this looks great. But then you go down to the sleeve area. Did they have to do it like this? So what they did was they had this black. This is black. And then they kind of got a little paint, little spray paint, taped it off and spray painted more sleeve. That's what they did. So they want to add a little more sleeve. They spray painted. Do you see that there? That sleeve. There you go. Okay, that's what you like. That's what you like. So does that, tell me in the comments, does that help it any? The spray painted sleeve, does that help? Okay. All right, so the middle of the body, all black. And then you're looking at that huge diaper, black, legs black, right? Nothing new there. Nothing wild. All the way black on the back. There you go. Let's take a look at the arms. So we know the mold is like this tannish color. He does have a tattoo there. None on the other. And nowhere else. Just tattoo on his forearm and wrist. Right? Don't know what that says. I think it says another toy review. I don't know what it says. Okay. And then we go down to the legs. You have your basic boots. They molded it out. Cut it to where it looks like boots are on. And you just paint it green. Right? There you go. That's nothing too crazy, right? Oh yeah, and the hands here have them gloves. Get thick paint, paint it like gloves, right? Leave the fingers out. There you go. Okay, not bad on the appearance. I think it looks pretty good. The paint's not off anywhere. I think it's hilarious that they use that paint for the sleeve. It does a good job in the distance. You look at it, it's okay, but when you look up close, it's like, is that a tattoo? So it's okay, not bad, and that'll do it for the appearance. Okay, so let's give him a measure. We'll start with the inches. Okay, on the inches, he's right at 7 inches. And let's go for the centimeter side. Centimeter side, 18 centimeters. That's where he's standing. Okay, so let's go ahead and scale him up. All right, there you are. A big Batman, you tall. Okay, we'll do fusion. All right. And of course, you know who's next. If you can guess who he is, you win $1 million. Who is he? The Juggernaut. Okay, so they do look pretty good together. You're looking at looks like the same mold between them all. Actually, Batman and the Fusion, they look about the same, don't they? Okay, you get the idea. Okay, so let's take a look at the accessories. We'll start with the faceplates first. See the faceplate that he has on now? It's got kind of that closed mouth. We'll keep that on the figure once we look at it up close and talk about the articulation. But let's go with the other faceplates. Okay, we'll start with this one. Okay, you do have... I'm a fan of it because it shows that his eyes are sunken, like he does have a mask on. And the painting on it looks pretty good with the green and the kind of lineish green color, right? You see the eyes there inside. There you go. Not too bad of a job on that, right? Okay, looking at his teeth. You do have a wash in between the teeth. Kind of a black wash. That makes it look kind of realistic to me. I like it. Nice sculpt on the chin and the nose. That looks really good. Okay, and you do have a peg here that fits in pretty snug on his face. It doesn't take much to take off or put on. There you go. There's your black on the sides. Chin has that gloss, just like the mask does. But I want to say, take a look at those eyes. Can I get a good look? Let me get some lighting in here. Can you see the eyes very well? I mean, I can't get the lighting on it just right, but can you see that? They look okay. Not bad, right? See, there you go. I don't know if you can see it real well, but that's the lighting that I have. But that's it. It doesn't look bad. It's nice that we do have these alternate faceplates just to get better expressions from when he's doing anything, right? Okay, spending too much time on that one. Let's look at the other one. He does have his mouth slightly open with a smile, right? It's looking like the black is, you know, all around the eyes, but I just can't get it to where you can see him real well. I might be able to get a flashlight pointed directly into it, but I got a lot of lighting here and I just can't see it that well. See that there? You see it? Right there, okay? All right, that's as good as I'm gonna get it. But just like the other mask, green, light green, then the black on the sides, and the gloss effect on the chin and the mask, right? And the sculpting is great. There's nothing wrong with it. I think it looks good. Not bad. Paint could be a little better on some spots like that right there. A little tacky, but hey, can't be perfect. But it does look good. There is no complaints from me. I like it. Okay. All right, next up, we'll look at his power battery. We know he's famous for that power battery. Now, we've seen this before. Having to go over this is kind of crazy because we don't really need to. It might have a different mold to it, but we know exactly what this is. We've seen this with figures for a long time. Put some lighting to it. This stuff goes into effect real nicely with light. You see it. Nothing new here, right? Got it? There you go. Okay. And next up, we'll take a look at the hammer construct. That's what they call it there, the hammer construct. I don't know if that's the correct term. I think it is. Hammer construct. Okay. All right, here it is. Hammer construct. Nothing wild here. We're looking at black translucent plastic. We do know this. Like I said, we've seen with effects before. This is, shouldn't be new to us unless you haven't seen any of these figures in your life. But if you have, you know what this is. So you just have a couple detailed marks here, right? Got it, handle, put some lighting to it. We know it'll glow, look really nice. But there is your hammer construct, right? There you go. Next up, we'll take a look at the drill construct. Construct? Okay, the drill construct. Now, this one, of course, just like the, what was it? Yeah, that's just like he has another one called the fist construct. So this one goes into only one of his hands. It's going to be the hand with the punch hand. Slide it on in. And there you have it. Fix on in, right? Another translucent plastic. You do see a kind of like a drill construction there with the green having the detail on it. And then you see the blade spin effect like a drill, right? Okay. There we go. There we go, right? Got it. Okay. Then you'll have your fist construct. This also fits in his punching hand. There you go. Fit it snug in the hand. There you go. You have it. Another translucent effect. Minor detail. Lighting would be good to it. And there you go. Fist construct. There you go. Okay. That'll do it for the accessories. Okay, so let's step into it. The POA, points of articulation. All right. So the head is on a ball and socket, and it's a latch system as well. So your movements will be good. It's just going to be good. But what will limit usually on a ball and socket when you have a latch is you can't go tilts. But here, you're going to be able to get them, which is nice because ball and sockets do a lot of work with your head movements, and I think that's where it should be with all figures, at least. And then having that up movement makes it even better, and the down is great. What is down there? You see, it's just a good thing. Okay, so the head movements are great. Okay, of course it rotates. That's not an issue. So do we have on the shoulders here? We do have lots of movement, and we do have plastic covering gaps, so you don't see much of the mechanics when you're doing poses, right? And the latch system is there. So you have that, and of course it rotates, so you can do multiple poses, right? The arm could do a lot of things and try to not be limited. So we do like the rotation on the latch system, right? Okay, and biceps, the bicep swivel is there. That paint is there. Okay, got it. Okay, nice. And then if you look at the arms, you see the hinges. You're gonna have your double joints there. It's funny because it is double jointed there, but this is really stiff. It's double jointed. Let me try to get, there we go. Had like kind of break a little bit, but it's there. The double joint's there and it goes all the way in. So if you're having some issues with that, just heat it up some and you'll be okay. Cause this bends in and this bends in, so you're double jointed there. So that's good. That's good. Kind of an ugly latch showing on the front, but it's the same colors as the mold, so not that bad. Okay, the hands, of course, they are rocking in there, and they do have latches of their own. Be nice if we had an extra pair of hands, but can't complain. We do have a lot of accessories and some face plates. Okay, and that's the same on both sides. I like how it curls in pretty in. That's nice. That's like when he's holding his lantern up, he can actually hold it and looks like he's holding it. That's pretty good. Okay, all right, so we know the arms that was on both sides of the figure. So let's look at the center. You see the split here? You're gonna get enough movements there. Nothing wrong, right? Right? And then do you have anything swiveling in the waist area? You do, right above the big diaper. So it does move there too. So you have two places you can have him turn in. So that's great. All right. Looking at the legs, they're on what I call click flies, because you have the click here and then they fly out. Okay. All right. And then on the legs, we're going to get our double jointed knees. There you go. Double jointed knees. Going down to the feet here, it rotates on top of the ankle, and then you also have latches above the feet there. They do have latches, and they have the pivot in the toe. Gotta love the pivot in the toe, right? And there's your rockers. Okay, So figure looks good. Looking like it's out of the Superman, Batman mold, something like that. Maybe something like the Batman from the video game. I mean, a Superman from the video game. Looks like that kind of mold. Those pieces have been reused. That's what it seems like, because the way he stands and the feet and the articulation. I get that vibe from them. Okay, and that'll do it for the articulation. Okay, so let's talk about the pros and cons. For me, I don't have any cons. If it were, extra pair of hands, but that would be nitpicking because it does come with a lot of accessories. So for me, I don't have any cons about the figure because it looks good, it's painted well, so no cons. The pros are that it does come with a lot of accessories. I love the weapons, the extra face plates are cool, and then the coloring's great. The scheme of it's awesome. Even the paint job is not that bad, and the articulation is like most to me. I'm not wowed about the articulation because of this is a couple of the same molds they've used before with figures, and I can see it and feel it. So above all, for me, I think I'm gonna go ahead and give this figure a 4 out of 5 stars. I know it sounds high, but a 4 out of 5 stars. Guys, tell me what your stars are. And you guessed it, you can get it at Walmart.com. Just check out Walmart.com. So what are you waiting for? Check them out. And this brings us to the end of our video. If you found the video informational or you just simply enjoyed watching, please hit the like, comment, share, and subscribe button. And as always, this has been another toy review. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.